So you've clicked on this video because you're going to check out PDXLAN. Cool. I'm Akroma. I'm here to give you some detailed information in audio form that is going to be, some people learn audioly and visually rather than reading text on a website. So I'm here to assist with that the best I can for all you new attendees. For PDXLAN Spring 2022 that I'm attending in the next month, we will be fully vax required and masked up. The COVID information has been updated that all future events will be based off of what the guidelines are for at that time. So if the guidelines are for that, it will immediately change. If it's not vaccinated, then it won't be vaccinated at the event. It's whatever the guidelines change to are immediately going to be taking effect. So stay tuned on those changes. Join the PDXLAN Discord and get all your information up to date. Also check the website frequently on news, pdxlan.net site news. So now you got to get to the land, right? So you're going to be heading north from Portland or south from the Seattle area directions. You're going to be getting exit 9 for the Clark County Fairgrounds. Once you're there, you'll head west on 179th toward, you'll see a chevron on the right. There'll be a stoplight right after the chevron. You'll turn left and head south on Delfell Road. If you follow that down till you see Northeast 10th Avenue, you'll turn right on that and head west. The parking lot will be on the right. You'll see the big red building, which is shown on the website. And that will take you exactly to the blue parking lot. You'll see 2 red shipping containers. Park close to them, and it'll allow the shorter walking distance. If you ride before 6 p.m., here it is. This is the before 6 p.m., before the doors are open. You need to bring your ID badge, or your proof of identification, your driver's license, or whatever you have for ID that they're going to accept, right? And I will have to bring proof of vaccination. So I have to be fully vaxxed at this event. So if yours requires it, you're going to have to bring the proof of vaccination as well. Please check the website. And you want to bring your waiver. So I'll put the link for the waiver direct access in the description. So you can just click on that and print your waiver off right now. Right now. Fill it out. Fold it up. And tack it on the wall by your door so you don't forget to bring it. Bring your waiver. Filled out. Got it? All right. So you have those items. You can park in the parking lot. You're going to walk down through that gate right there by the red containers. Straight ahead to the red building. Then you have to head left a little bit. There'll be a registration booth there. It'll be separated by alphabet. So you'll have to figure out if it's first name or last name and get in line. And then you can register. You're going to hand those items to the ticket booth person, one of the PDXLAN staff, and they're going to give you this guy. This is your ticket in. So they're going to hand you a lanyard and a badge. Clip it on right then and there. Put your other items back in your pocket. Clip it on. Put it around your neck. Call it good. It's going to help you later. Trust me. So you're arriving after 6 p.m. Arriving after 6 p.m. You can pull directly in the parking lot and get in a line of cars. Long line of cars. But if you hang out in the line long enough, you're going to get through. And they're going to drive you right up to the front of the event center building. You have to have another person with you to help you with this part, but you're going to be able to unload your vehicle of all your gear right by the door and get your stuff inside. You got your badge on already. Smart person. Look at this. You can carry your gear, flash your badge off the side, and go in back and forth, unload the car. As long as somebody's watching your car, don't leave it unattended. Now, you've gone inside, you found your seat the first time. Your helpers know exactly where your seat is, hopefully. Make sure they know where your seat is. Leave an identifying jacket, mark something that they know who you are, where they're going. Show them where they got to go if they're helping you. Now, everything's unloaded from your car. Don't leave the building yet. Don't leave. Walk to the help desk. Pull that $20 bill out of your pocket. Pay for your parking pass now. Then take your parking pass, put it directly in your rearview mirror, and then you can leave and exit the loading zone, go park in the parking lot, and walk back. You just saved yourself a trip to the help desk and then back to your car in the back. Saved you time there. Now, you got through the registration part. You've already know what to bring. So, what do you need to know now? Well, you got to know where to plug in. So your badge has your full name, your gamer tag, your seat number, and your row number, row then seat. And then you also have your login information. So you get your computer all set up, everything's set up, you're good to go. You fire up your favorite internet browser and page will come up and it'll start doing the PDXLAN internet access part. So the password is right there on the screen. It's right there in front of your face. Okay? It's right there. Your username is on your badge. Your username's on the badge and your password's on the screen. Okay? Simple. Now, if it doesn't work, that's where the issues have to be taken up to the help desk and show them your number and your seat and everything like that. It happened to me last time at Fall PDXLAN 2021, where my whole row to almost to my switch, we all were having issues to where they had to change things and then get us logged in. Doesn't take but a couple of minutes, but everybody else seemed to have no issue from what I know in my personal experience. If you run into any issues with login and stuff like that, and you're just like, I've tried this, I did what Achroma said, well, help desk will help. You can either contact them in the Discord. Be sure to have the PDXLAN Discord accessed and turn on. Now you're there at the LAN. Turn on the announcements. Make sure it pings you for everything in announcements. Mute everything else that doesn't necessarily matter, because I want this to be known. On the announcements, Vector will sneak stuff in there on you. He'll sneak first 100 people to come to the table get a free t-shirt. He'll sneak anyone with an SSD in their, or no SSD in their build, only hard disk drives, please come to the stage. Random calls for the stage for free gear. Swag. I mean, you never know, but he'll sneak it in on you. He's good at that. Okay, so there's a page on here that's the attendee information page, which was done by Mr. Jeep McMuddy. Sorry about that, buddy, but I got you. So on this page, this has a lot of tips and tricks that he's got. I just gave you the ones that I know. There is an additional one. You'll see me and maybe a few others cut off of that main breezeway when walking from the parking lot down. You can turn left and go underneath the covered area of the Clark County Fair concession stands and stay dry if it's raining. This is the Pacific Northwest. March and November just happen to have rain. So if it's raining, which it could be, most likely is, you can walk through there and stay dry for a couple of minutes on your way to the main entrance. Also, note that we are in Building C this time for spring 2022. The next one could be an A. We don't know, but always stay tuned and know what side it is. B is going to be reserved for food at this time until concessions return to us. So we'll have to wait and see when we get concessions again. But if you're going to eat and sit there and munch more than once on your snacks and you're going to actually have a meal, head to Hall B. Check out this page by Jeep McMuddy and go over all this information. It's tips and tricks about, just common sense stuff like shower daily, put on deodorant, say hello to your neighbors, be careful of plugging in stuff, show enthusiasm when you win. And if your friend wins or if anybody wins, hoot, holler, yell, cheer, be as loud as you want. It's a big building. It's humongous. That being said, it's also sometimes cold. So dress warm and be ready to, pull gear off when the heat cranks up. But it can be cool in there. So especially later at night if you're staying all the way till the 3 a.m. cutoff and closing the place down for last call, you want to dress warm. So That's another tip for me. March or November, it could be raining, could be cold. So dress warm and be available to remove layers. You'll see people sitting there in full hoodies and jackets and coats and blankets wrapped around their legs. So keep that in mind just in case. Thank staff members. Thank Vector and Demented. You know, they work full time on PDXLAN. He's the main employer, main staff. He is the guy that makes all this happen. So be sure to thank him. You could thank any of the staff members as well for their work that they do. They're not being paid. I mean, they get some prizes and early access to certain things, but it's not a paid gig, and they bust their butts to make everybody have a great time. And there's 800 to 1,000 of us. So thank them. When winning gear and stuff like this, take your selfies that you have of your new gear, put them on Twitter, and tag the manufacturer. Thank NVIDIA, thank MSI, thank everybody that gives out this gear to us for the purpose of this LAN, because they are amazing and awesome. After you win anything from the main raffle or the charity raffle, walk over and get your picture taken with your gear for the PDXLAN Facebook page. You have to do it, or you will be shamed. Shame. Okay. So we've covered a lot. I've given you what I know. McMuddy's going to attempt to give you what he knows. Help Desk will give you the help that they know. I've gotten you through registration, what to bring, parking, staying dry the best we can. The last part I do need to cover is those of you that missed the 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. window to pull your cars up and unload. You won't be able to drive your car up. So you'll have to bring all your gear from the blue parking lot and walk it down that breezeway. And if it's raining, use my tip. Go through that food vendor area and then enter as dry as can be. It's kind of a far walk. It's not horrible, but it's noticeable. And the ground is bumpy. So if you're using your chair to roll stuff around on, just be mindful of the wheels and the bumpy ground and stuff like this. We don't want to see anybody dump gear. So those nice carts, the foldable carts, are about $60 to $120. They are helpful because you can load your stuff into them and just roll it across. They got bigger wheels, like yay big, so it's a good buy, good investment. So covered in supporting sponsors. Yeah, don't forget to donate to the charity. That's why we do this. I mean, it's not why we do it. We do come here to have fun, but a lot of this time and effort is put into the charity as well. And that's why a lot of the vendors and the sponsors, they donate this stuff so it can go to charity, and they want to see us give back. So we're giving back to the community, and that's what we want to do, is give back. So help out with the charity if you can, and anything's helpful. The littlest amount doesn't matter, but every $10 you do spend gets you an entry into the raffle. So keep that in mind. 2023, if this video isn't past that already, 2023 will be the 20-year anniversary of PDXLAN. So I'm thinking Vector might have something sneaky in store. If you didn't know, and if I haven't made it clear enough, Vector is the man behind the scenes that makes all this happen. So that's the guy to thank. If you see him around, happy, jolly guy, super cool. He'll make all the announcements on a microphone. Super friendly. He'll talk your ear off. He's a great guy. And also, on a side note, in the announcements and news, PDXLAN has now officially raised over $1 million for charity. Dude, come on. That is just awesome. So awesome. So cool. Let's keep it going. I hope you guys have a great PDXLAN, whichever one you guys are heading to. Hopefully this video helps you out. If you have any questions, DM me. I'm Achroma_co. You can find me Achroma9559 on Discord. and leave message in the comments. I can answer all I know. You got questions about food locations and stuff like that, or where you want to eat, what's around the area here. I can point you the directions that I know. So I hope I help many people out with this video. I know it's long, but did the best I could. It's a lot of work. I've tried making several cuts of this, and hopefully I got it right. We'll see. But I'll see you at the next LAN, guys. Everyone have a great time. Have fun, frag hard, and man, let's keep doing this. Let's keep making this a thing. See you next time.